Last week, we went on sale with the next leg of my 2025 tour dates, both in the US and Europe. Tickets are available now for my November shows, November 8th in San Diego, California at Pechanga Arena, November 9th in Phoenix, Arizona at the Footprint Center. I also announced a few rescheduled dates. Richmond, Virginia is now Friday, January 10th. Norfolk, Virginia is now Saturday, January 11th. Mount Pleasant, Michigan is now Sunday, January 19th. And St. Louis, Missouri is now Friday, May 16th and Saturday, May 17th. If you had tickets to the original dates, they will be honored for the rescheduled shows. If you can't make the rescheduled dates, refunds will be issued from your point of purchase. Tickets and all tour dates are on sale right now at tomsegura.com/tour.
Welcome to your mom's house.
Pull your pants up over your eyeballs. It's time for another episode of Your Mom's House. As always, I'm so happy to welcome my co-host, Christine.
Christine Jeanza.
How are you?
I'm good, John Segura. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. What's been going on?
Well, you know, I'm still recovering, reeling, basking in the afterglow about his fancy chef.
It was unbelievable. It was really unbelievable.
There was so much excitement leading up to his being here. And then when he was here, we were all in a frenzy.
Yeah.
We really were. Everybody was like texting me like, when are you getting here?
Well,
you got to get here.
It's the only time we've ever identified a unique talent online.
Yeah.
Found somebody, and the time from identifying to having the person on the show was like, it was highly concentrated.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, there's been times we've played people where you go like, oh yeah, and then it's like 2 years
That's a good point.
go by, and then we finally have somebody find that person in the wild or something, you know? But like, this was identify the person. A lot. I got it also because I know the people at home were like, "That is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life," and I feel the same way. I want to give credit to this incredible staff here because they worked really hard. First of all, just to get him to answer one of his 3 lines, coordinating the travel, and then preparing everything that a fancy chef requires to, come and cook at a place. So. Kudos to you guys.
Yes, thank you
everybody
so
here
much.
did
You guys
such a
did
great
such
job.
a good
You guys
job.
did an awesome job.
I mean, it was outdoor stoves.
Yeah.
Well, we had to be ready for him to do what he does best, which is cook.
Yeah. And we all were just blown away at the innovation and the creativity. And as he said, things that have never been done before.
I truly
remarkable first-time things were done that,
well, let's recap because I've been dreaming about his cream sauce that he put on the pasta.
You mean the John Segura? That's the name of that dish.
Right.
So for those of you, I mean, I'm sure we have the recipe
we'll post it somewhere.
Posted. Yeah. We should do that, where you show them how to make it. But the John Segura consists of, first you make scallops and you let those kind of chill for a couple hours. Then you get shrimp and you cook those. And then as the pasta sits, you let the pasta sit. Usually like it to kind of, want it to cool down and kind of just chill for a couple hours. Then in a saucepan, you do 3 large spoonfuls of butter, about half a bottle of extra virgin olive oil, 2 cartons of heavy creamer, half a bottle of red wine, just pick any one you want, and then half a bottle of champagne. This is such an extraordinary flavor, believe me.
Hold on, you forgot the 2 jars of ready-made pesto.
Oh my God, how could I forget? You put the 2 jars of pesto in, and then at the very end, when you go, what can make this even better? You squeeze 3 lemons over all of that. Listen to me, your palate comes alive. I'm friends with a number of chefs. I've been telling them about this, and they are all saying the same thing. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Because they've never heard of anything like this.
They've never had innovation like that before.
Yeah, these guys.
What's neat about, and a lot of people, you're just watching. I wish we could have taste-o-vision so the audience could taste what we tasted. When I took a bite of my shrimp, alcohol heavy.
So much alcohol.
So much alcohol.
But that here's.
But I liked it because I got a buzz just off of one
and
bite
also,
of shrimp, which is cool.
Some people think, oh, if there's an overpowering taste of something, let's say alcohol, that this is poorly made.
No.
But not if that is the purpose of that.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Not
like,
if you're an alcoholic, and
if
then it's a dream dish.
It's so good that you go, holy shit, I feel drunk. I feel like I'm eating food that's just been soaked in booze. And then you go, but that's the concept. You got to open basically you're boring is what I'm trying to tell you. And then you
I agree.
Try these things and you go, oh shit. Okay.
And also for those pussies out there who are like, I only eat olive oil or I only do butter or not both, who don't like to mix the oils.
Who doesn't like to mix butter, oil, and heavy creamer? That's
awesome. And the pesto, don't forget the pesto is also in oil as well.
Right. It sits in an oil base. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of oil. But here's the other thing. What if you're constipated? Guess what? Not after the John Segura, you're not.
That's right. That's just probably why he did it. Again, he's
everywhere.
Brilliant.
Because he maybe have heard you talking previously on an episode about being constipated.
There you go.
Being like, oh, I'm having... And then what if he was just like, oh.
That's right. Can I tell you something? What's interesting? I haven't been constipated in a while.
Maybe it's because you ate the John Segura.
It's definitely the John Segura. Also, not taking the Ozempic for the last 3 months.
That's probably cool too.
I think there's a link between Ozempics and
you look great.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thanks, kid.
Your hair looks good.
Thanks. I did it for you, and I'm wearing a goth tuxedo shirt.
Look at that shirt.
Do you love it?
It's so ruffled.
Can I tell you something?
What?
When I was goth, growing up, we'd have to go to vintage clothing stores and buy authentic.
That's very cool.
Tuxedo shirts.
I think it looks great
from the 70s. But listen, they would all smell because there was some dude's tuxedo shirt from the 70s, and so I would have to suffer through the bad smells. But now they're cool again.
It's very cool.
Thanks, pal.
And what about the necklace?
This is a goth item I bought on Etsy. Wow. I do all my goth jewelry shopping on Etsy.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
And the nails too, which I'm going to tell you the story about that. Now, what about you? Are you in a festive mood? Is that why you're wearing your black tee and your khakis, or what? What is this mood for you? You tell me your inspiration board.
I mean, it wasn't an inspiration board. It's just, gotta go. I'm busy.
That's what this look is?
Yeah, I had just, not a lot of thought went into it. It was just grab a shirt, go do,
No, I know, because like last week you were like, I'm so happy, I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, wear bright colors.
You wore cream.
Cream, yeah.
Off-white.
It was very bright.
Sure.
Everybody said that except for you. Everybody's like, you look festive today.
Do you ever, he wears white normally, yeah? Like, doesn't Tom wear kind of cream, white, gray? Those are your
yellow.
palette.
I wear yellow shirts.
Never.
All the time. He can pull up fucking clips of me wearing yellow shirts.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
With Two Bears, maybe, not with me.
I've done it here too. But you know what it just shows? You don't pay attention.
No,
that's the difference.
I really don't. It's
I know.
true.
Why don't we play an opener for the show?
Uh-oh.
Ready? Here we go.
Hey ladies, if you like a guy who will give your lower lips lots of lovin', I'm your man.
That's what you chose?
Don't bring anyone.
What's wrong with that?
Your mom in the fucking stand! Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome
Come
to
on.
your mom's house.
Meow, 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 meow. I feel you in my jeans, mister, sitting on the couch. Please don't molest me. I don't want to sleep with you. God.
I'm your man.
Why did you have to bum me out with him? I was
What
having
do
the
you
best
mean?
time
I'm
with
having
you.
I'm having a better time now.
But I'm not. I don't like these cool guys.
I love these guys.
They're like, I'm going to eat your pussy box and lick your... Why does it make you so happy?
I don't know. It's fucking cool. I guess it's just cool.
Is it cool?
Yeah, I like when they're like this. You know why? I like someone who's not scared to be sexy.
Okay. All right.
He's not holding back.
Wait, I saw a clip of Bert telling you that he and Leanne are dirty talking in bed.
No, he's like, I like a little dirty talk. I was like, what do you say? He's like, I can't. I was just, what do you say? He's like,
Ew.
like, whose pussy is this?
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of, but see, that's like a dumb guy thing to say. Like, whose pussy is this?
Well, yeah, you think we were talking about a physicist? We're talking about Bert.
He's like, I'm confused.
Wait, is it
Where
mine?
am I?
This is my pussy? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I can't imagine him doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't imagine him. He's like a brother to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
I can't. Hey, this brings me into a question.
Yeah.
You have to look at me.
Okay.
Pay attention. It's very important. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out with Duncan's wife, Erin, this last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about what dudes like. And I want you to be very honest with me, and I won't be upset.
Okay.
I'm not going to get jellies. I'm not going to be weird. You can
What
tell me the
dudes
truth.
like?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you something, and then you tell me whether or not
I like
you
it.
really like it.
Okay.
But again, don't
be
weird. I'm
Okay.
not going to hold it against you.
I'm closing my eyes so that I don't make judgments based on your look. I'll just tell you honestly. Okay.
Okay. So Erin and I were out, and we saw this girl wearing like the Lululemon, tight pants, the whatever that shit's called, the athletic
Leggings. Right?
leggings. Yeah. And Erin was like, oh my God, like you can see their pussies. And I've asked Duncan whether or not he likes it. And Duncan said that he doesn't. And look, I don't think Duncan lies, but I don't know that you're going to tell your wife that it excites you sexually, but you'll tell me because you don't have that level of concern for my feelings, or you don't care. You know what I mean? Like you're way worser to me than Duncan probably is
Jesus,
to Erin. They're
that's just a nice
they're like
way.
newlyweds. Do you know what I
They're
mean?
newlyweds.
We've been together for 1,000 years.
Okay.
So just tell me the truth. When you see the Lululemon girl and you can see her pussy lips through the leggings,
Got it.
what does that do?
What's she look like?
That's a big factor.
It's a huge factor. Of course it is.
But hold on.
So is everything, by the way.
So hold on. So if it's a pig, well, hold on. How about this?
Yeah. Okay.
She's a normal, nice weighted,
Yeah.
fit gal. Just a fit gal.
Yeah.
Do you have to see the face before you look at the pussy lips, or can
Okay.
you?
Well, because I didn't think you were going here, because the thing that usually I think most men's minds go to when you talk about these types of pants, it's the ass, because the pants actually, this is why they exploded in popularity. The pants give the wearer a better ass.
True story.
So
Yeah.
if you were going to say, do you like the way it looks on their ass? Absolutely. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
I don't notice usually pussy lips, as you said, on those. I see the ass.
But if you see the lips, does it arouse you? Does it disgust you?
I think more than anything, you're just alarmed. Seeing a cooch in public, you're just like, Jesus. I mean, you're just like, no, you're not like, God, that's,
Well, I don't
shit.
know. There's some pigs in the booth.
I don't think seeing a puss in public is not generally like, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's usually like, dude, are you fucking seeing this? That's what that is.
Because, right. So
Because it's genitals. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like the ass, it's the shape, right? Just like breasts. You just see a shape and you're just like, oh.
that's it's the
That's enticing.
insinuation of what's
and you
happening.
actually want them, they're covered.
Yeah.
So there's something mysterious there. It's not exposed.
Yeah.
So you go, that's sexy, right? But like, it's the same thing if you were like, this woman's topless. You're like, do you like it? I'd be like, I guess. Also, she's naked. This is weird. We're in public. You know, I just got back from a trip and I walk in to my office at home and the blinds have collapsed. They're on the ground. Is there anything worse than garbage blinds in a room where you live and now the horrible sunlight is penetrating the room you wish to have dark? There's a better way to buy blinds, shades, shutters, and drapery, and it's called 3-Day Blinds. They are the leading manufacturer of custom window treatments in the U.S., and right now they are running a buy one, get one 50% off deal. 3-Day Blinds has local professionally trained design consultants who have an average of 10 plus years of experience that provide expert guidance on the right blinds for you in the comfort of your home. Right now, you can get 3-Day Blinds, buy one, Get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, shutters, and drapery for a free, no charge, no obligation consultation. Just head to 3dayblinds.com/YMH. That's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to 3dayblinds.com/YMH. One last time, that's the number 3, the word DAY, blinds.com/YMH. A chill in the air, leaves falling to the ground, and football every weekend. That's what fall is all about. You can make each weekend even more exciting by getting into the action with my partners at DraftKings, the #1 place to bet on touchdowns. And right now, all new customers who bet $5 will instantly get $200 in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code MOM, M-O-M. The crown is yours. That's $200 in bonus bets instantly. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets to bet anytime touchdowns on DraftKings. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
But Aaron and I were talking about camel toe and how, like, when we were growing up, it's shameful.
I think it's laughable and more shock value than it is enticing.
But nowadays, girls, like, it's okay to have camel. Is it a thing to have camel toe?
it's
Josh
still
Zolo,
weird.
you're 25.
I don't know. I don't think girls are purposefully showing it.
I think they are.
Really?
Showing their
Look
cooch?
at Annie. Look at Annie. They're showing their lips on purpose to get dudes to check them out. Yeah?
It's such an extreme, though. It's so extreme.
Annie, school my husband because he's 1,000 years old.
School me.
I mean, I'm sure, they definitely exist, but I feel like it's one of those things that's like better in a fantasy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it'd be
That's what I'm
hot if
saying.
you saw it in one of those Instagram profiles that like fakes like it's not porn, but it's like,
Yeah.
bitch, this is porn.
I like it
You know what I'm
there
saying?
too because I'll be like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you figure it out. But again, it's the mystery of like, "What's
Yeah.
that?" And then you
And
go,
also,
"Oh."
he's right, because in a photo, it's a still image, right? And you're
Yeah.
like, wait, you're doing the game, and that's enticing. In public, if you walk around and you literally see a cooch, you're just gonna go like, bro, like, this is insane. That's what it is.
I know.
You also think this woman's mentally ill. You're not like, oh, she's probably cool. You're like, this woman's fucking crazy. Of course. If she's walking around with her pussy lips like sticking out, you're not like, yeah, she's probably pretty chill. I'm just gonna.
That's
see
the
what's
side
up.
effect of the Lululemon leggings is that if you pull them up too high and then you got your Rugi in there.
Of course.
Yeah. How many are there in your mouth right now? Because it looks a little puffy.
4.
4.
Pierogies all
There's
day.
more room now without that Invisalign.
I'm telling you, I remember when my father said this about multiple myeloma. I've been to the mountaintop and back now. I've been to the top, and I know where it can go. That shit has been
So it's been real.
horrible.
But you're free now. Of the
And I got a lot of
Invisalign.
support. I want to thank everybody. I got a lot of support from people who are informing people like you who have never experienced anything like it, how rough it can be to get Invisalign, how rough it can be to get them off.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Yeah.
the maintenance, you know what I have to do every fucking night? I sleep with a retainer now.
You're such a child. That's so gay.
That's way crazier than what you're doing. It is.
I know. Radiation is like, it's so
How long does
easy.
radiation last?
Well, I go 5 days
How
a
long
week.
does it last?
10 minutes
Okay.
a day.
Yeah, and I'm sleeping with this shit 8 hours a night. And you're like, oh, mine's worse. I don't think so.
So speaking of, I went to this morning before this to do radiation. You got to listen.
I'm listening.
So there's the waiting room, the green room before.
Ah.
Yeah, and it's all oldies.
Yeah.
And the magazines are so suck. It's like
Yeah.
there's one Good Housekeeping.
Bad magazines are the worst.
I know, and there's one like French Southern Living, and I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I could just bring in some Playboys because there's a lot of dudes there and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, what would you want old people to read?
By the way, look at that message.
Just got word from girls in the office. They all say camel toe is embarrassing and not on purpose. But those are good girls that we work with. Those are
Yeah.
good girls, normal good girls.
Fair enough.
I'm talking about whores.
Yeah, but all whore behavior is like it's a whore.
But I'm saying in the whore world, Aaron told me
Yeah.
that whores do that. They show.
Sure, but those are. I mean, but you're talking about hoes. Are you talking
this is
about
a new phenomenon. But I'm saying camel toe was a shameful thing, and now it's kind of it is like out there
Okay,
because of the Lululemon pants. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, more men are into seeing a great ass than being like, oh, I hope I can see her puss through those pants.
I have to admit,
Yeah.
when I see either someone's dick and balls through their pants or anybody's genitals with the
Yeah.
women, it's like a special treat,
Yeah.
like a dark treat, like what you were saying, where you're like, "Oof, I didn't want that," but it's fun. Like that's something to think about. You know what I mean?
To think about.
It's like I didn't want that. I didn't know I wanted it until I got it, and I'm like, that's funny.
But it's funny.
Yeah, like don't you kind of like seeing an inappropriate thing?
Yeah,
Like,
I love seeing inappropriate things.
it's the best.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. If you see a puss in public, like you're talking about, the thing you're gonna do is be alarmed, and then you want to find other people to tell.
Of course.
So you're just like, hey. Don't you remember the dad? The
yes, of
kindergarten
course
dad?
I remember kindergarten.
And I talked
dad.
about him to
Of course,
everybody.
the
I was
whole
like,
the whole
"You-
community knew about him.
You seeing this guy's dick right now? Yeah.
For instance, your son Ellis and I, we were out in public, and we saw this lady who was wearing a tank top that was the same color as her skin, so it looked like she was wearing nothing at all.
like yeah, skin tone.
And
Yeah.
both of us, we were like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Is she wearing a naked shirt? Like, what is that?" And the other day, he's like, "I saw her again. She wasn't naked. I know what color her skin is now." Like he gave me an update like weeks later. It was so
Yeah,
cute.
he remembered
Like
it.
it resonated.
It's
And I'm
really
so
cute.
happy to pass that along to my son to start judging strangers. In
So how
public.
often are you staring at cocks in public?
Well, only if they present themselves. I'm not staring all the time.
How
If
often?
they-
How does a cock present itself?
when a gentleman wears sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
When I go to a basketball game with you.
This has happened once in 5 years.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm saying like biker shorts. That seems like a dick wearing pant.
That one's a little too blatant.
Oh,
I liked it at the Olympics when that guy pole vaulted, and
the whole world liked
that
it.
was amazing.
And the diver.
The diver, amazing. But I don't like to see the actual genitals. Like, remember we were in Florida on the beach, and that man.
Oh, his balls were hanging out.
I don't like to see them.
It's the shape.
The shape, the hint
Yeah.
of, oh, what's that? Oh,
That's what I'm talking. This is what
Yeah, yeah,
asses and
yeah.
tits are.
and
It's
then
the
it goes
same
too
thing.
far. It goes too
It's
far.
the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What about like jean cock? Like
That's fun. I love that, and I like that in Europe because they tend to wear tighter jeans,
they definitely wear tight
especially
jeans.
in Eastern Europe, and you can really see what's happening down
Yeah,
there.
and you know exactly who's packing meat.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I see you talking a little longer to the person. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, he's from here. It's just so interesting to learn about this
Whose
culture.
pussy is this? Whose pussy is this?
It's definitely a
How come
question.
you never say
Whose
whose
pussy
cock
is
is
this?
this? Whose dick is this?
Because we've been together too long, babe. I know the answers.
Okay, you want to come hard?
Oh no, I don't want. Why are you doing sexual today?
Waft that up there. Get a whiff.
Stop. Okay, thanks. Okay, got it. Next clip, please.
Okay, you don't like energy? That's fine.
What if I put the Good Housekeeping cover on a pornographic magazine?
That'd be rad.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah, that would be rad.
Some old people are friendly. Most of them aren't chatty at all. It's a
Yeah.
real bummer. What happens to you when you get old? You just don't want to talk to anybody
Yeah,
anymore.
I think it makes sense. You know why? You're in a general sense, you're just tired.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like if right now, if you're tired, I'm like, do you want to do this and do you want to do that? You go, no. You want to go to dinner with these people? No, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But what if your whole day is tired?
God,
Every day.
that sucks. That's
They're just tired.
I know that's my enemy though. I don't want to be tired all the time.
Nobody does. But I'm saying that's what when you're seeing someone who's like 80 and they're like,
Oh God.
they're just fucking. That's why they always nap. They fall asleep in every chair Because they're ready to die. You're just getting ready to die.
But then you see those fit people that are 80 and they don't.
Well, there's the fucking.
You gotta be fit, bro.
You just answered the
know.
whole formula.
I know you gotta be fit. I know.
As you know, few things, I think you would agree, give me more joy than a black guy speaking aggressively,
This
right?
is true.
This has been
I know this
the
about
entire
you.
time you've known me, and especially when it's in the sports world. And I have a clip here that put a smile on my
Cool.
face this morning. This is a little league football coach. These kids are 10.
Okay.
This is a travel football team called the Firehawks, and coach is getting ready for the game.
First play, y'all knock a motherfucking shit loose. Do you hear me? We ain't starting off none of that soft shit. If so, sit your punk ass over there. Do you hear me? Line this motherfucker up and tear their ass up, man. Line it up.
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it gets you fired
I
up.
get so, God, when it's related to football too, it puts me in the best mood. You're saying what puts a smile on my face? Sure, it's a nice ass and a pair of Lululemon leggings, but this makes me even happier.
Knock a motherfucking shit loose.
I think it's the greatest. I really wish I'd had a little league coach like this.
Hey, yeah, for sure. Then you'd win. But this is what makes winners.
Yeah, and there's also
know.
parents out there that are crying.
Pussies.
Yeah,
Pussies,
I know.
crybabies.
I cry when I see the opposite style coach. Just get out there and have some fun.
It's okay if you
Just
don't win or lose.
Yeah,
Nobody's
you know
a
what it's
winner
about,
loser.
guys? Just being active.
No, it's not.
And playing a game.
Losers.
Knock a motherfucking shit loose.
That's what it's about.
This is
It's
how
football
losers
is
are
about
made.
Banging.
Of
fucking
course.
Whack.
You know, I tell my children, I do Soviet mom regimens on them too. And I say, what do you want to be a warrior or you want to be crybaby American pussy?
Yeah.
I raise you to be strong, like Eastern European.
Yeah.
Same thing. I talk to them. I don't scream like that, but I tell them, you want to be an American pussy boy?
You should try screaming like this and see what happens. Actually, I've done it. They don't like it that much.
No, they don't like that. But I'll tell you, it's true though that you can't be like super. I'll give you an example. The last few months I've been like more tired, so I don't do as much as a mom. And I went to this trampoline park with the boys, and I've noticed some moms like to get in the ball pit with the kids and be a part. I'm like, what are you doing? This is your one chance for them to fuck off, and you get some quiet time. You know what I'm saying? And Julian was like, Mom, you come with me. I'm like, no. You go.
You go.
You go. I don't want to go. I'm scared. Fucking go, bitch.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Figure it out. And
You
he
won't
did.
be scared in a second.
No,
Yeah.
and he had the best time. And they're happier because I'm ignoring them more. I'm happier because I'm ignoring them.
It's
the worse
necessary.
mother I am, the happier everybody is.
In
you
a
look
public
happier.
setting, I know. You see these
Oh
fucking
my
dilettantes, right?
God.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Hey, and
The
they're
first
fucking,
kid.
every second they're hovering, and you're like, God, what's up, rookie?
Yeah.
Take a seat. And go buy us some fucking coffee. You're new here.
This is why you take them to a playground, to ignore them.
Yeah, go
Don't
play.
play with them. The fuck are you doing?
Fall. Get some scratches. Get bruises.
Our kids, we went for ice cream yesterday. We were at the playground, and our two boys were on the floor wrestling each other.
Yes, awesome.
We were like, this is why you have two.
Yeah.
They fuck off. They
And
entertain
then you
each
just hear,
other.
ow, and you're like, yeah, all right, take it easy. Don't kill
Who
them.
cares? And I have a rule. Whoever makes the other person cry is the one that gets punished.
Yeah.
You don't get punished until somebody
When
cries.
someone cries, then you're like, that's it.
That's
Your
right.
shit's getting taken
Uh,
away.
this
And
is
they're like,
right.
What? I didn't do anything.
But this
That's
is how
my
you
favorite
should
too.
talk.
Is that kids go, I didn't do anything, and you're like, why is he crying?
Yeah.
I guess I hit him kind of hard. You're like, okay, that is what you did. Cool. I'm always looking for nutritious options to add to my routine, and I finally found one that tastes amazing and it isn't super expensive. Our next sponsor, Orgain, makes it so easy to do just that. Orgain is the leader in real protein-powered nutrition that understands that being good for you doesn't have to taste bad. These things taste unbelievable. They sent a variety pack here to the office, and they are so good. And Orgain's brand new 30-gram protein shakes offer protein-packed real nutrition designed to satisfy your cravings without all the sugar. And their shakes are complete with all 9 essential amino acids. Orgain 30-gram protein shakes are available at Costco and Orgain.com. If you want to get in on the delicious protein-packed nutrition today, head to Orgain.com/YMH and use the code YMH for 20% off your order. Once again, that's orgain.com/YMH for 20% off, and make sure you use our promo code YMH so they know we sent you.
Hold on. What's up?
Go ahead.
I wanted to read this to you. This is apropos our discussion a few episodes ago of how is it that meth heads can be fat?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it doesn't seem like they should be able to be.
Yeah, because meth is the whole reason you look hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ta-ta there, retard.
He got pretty heavy.
Hi, Hitlers. I moved to Vegas in 2001 and began doing crystal meth. I never knew people did meth so casually. Literally everyone was doing it. My friends' moms would sometimes just turn to me and ask if I wanted to get high while rocking their kid to sleep or preparing a bottle for their baby.
Fuck.
I fell in with some biker types, and a guy I met would eat pounds of bacon when he would come down. He insisted he needed fat so that people wouldn't be able to tell he was on meth. He was into the idea that the Nazis invented meth. Mm-hmm. We know that. And they had developed protocols to stay healthy. He was super fat, but he would stay up for weeks at a time. Everyone else in his orbit was wasting away. It was crazy. Oddly, his plan seemed to work. He eventually ended up having a heart attack while driving his motorcycle like a psycho and died. Would love Dr. Mommy's thoughts on this guy's lifestyle.
Yeah.
Touching my camera through the fence, you faggot.
Yeah. Well, it's a good question.
Well, it makes sense if you come down after days and days of partying and then you just stockpile calories, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's doing because, like you said, he knew going into it. He's like, oh, these meth heads always are so skinny and wiry, and then everyone knows. They're gaunt. But, like, if I load up on bacon, that won't happen to me.
Well, is that what the Nazis did, Tom?
I don't know that the Nazis followed that proto. Yeah, I think they had them fucking geeked out the whole time.
Yeah, they were gacked. That's how they did the Blitzkriegs. And
all of it. Yeah, they were fucking, they were just fighting, just tweaking all the time.
I wonder what this protocol is, the Nazi protocol.
Yeah.
You didn't follow proto, buddy. You're done.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Fat Smoker did it. Herc, he was fucking.
He was fat.
He was heavy. Yeah. He was also, he had eating dog food and drinking Pepsis all day. So maybe,
Eating dog food.
Yeah, he's just had all kinds of bullshit in his snacks. He always had chips and fucking, I think he just ate whatever.
We have to ask Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
He could definitely tell us. This is his domain.
Yeah.
Recovery and drugs and stuff.
Good question.
Yeah. Remind us to ask Dr. Drew this question, please.
Will do.
Yeah, because I had friends that did meth in high school and nobody was fat.
No, they usually get real skinny.
They look great.
Stay up for days. That's what happens. You just start withering away. Your body's burning calories.
And your brain is going psychotic and shutting down from a lack of sleep, too.
Yeah, the combination of the two is a fun time. All right, why don't we take a quick break? And we'll be right back.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, welcome back. We are thrilled to introduce our guest today. You may have seen her in the saddle or out of the saddle. That's just inside talk for a certain spin class you might take on what was where she formerly was. But now you can find her on her podcast, Wholeheartedly with Kendall and Gailey, or check her out all over social media, of course, on Instagram at Kendall Toole. It's Kendall Toole, everybody.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I have been tagged in this podcast so many times. And I'm like, do I clap back? Do I comment? And then I was like, just waiting for the opportunity to finally get here. So
Kendall,
I'm happy to be here.
Well, let's fucking go. Let's get into it.
Fucking go.
I'm
I
going to
love
tell
saying
you.
fuck. It's great.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to do it here.
You can do it here.
This is a free place.
Freedom.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kendall. First time I saw you, first time I saw your figure, heard your voice, saw my husband pedaling to you, had a little girl on girl hate. I was a little jealous. And I felt like you were trouble. And then...
Keep going.
But then, in all fairness, I did a dive on your socials, and I was like, oh, she's a real one. Like, you're a real G. And... I don't know. I like your story. And I like that you like your dad and that you, so can you tell us a little bit about you and your story.
Yeah,
'Cause
tell us your story. I
Yeah.
had no problem with you, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell us
you're
what
like-
your thing was.
You're like, I liked you. We're
Well,
fine.
because
I
you're
didn't need to know.
perfect, Kendall, and I like that
Far
you are.
from
You're
it,
so
though.
pretty, and you
Thank you.
should be fitter than the people that are on the bikes. Do you know what I mean? That's why we have
Yeah.
a problem with like fat Barbies. Well, that's why I have a problem with fat Barbies. But
I get-
we'll get
yeah,
into that.
we can get
later.
into that. We can get into
Tell
that.
me your story.
We hate
Yeah.
inclusivity. Go ahead.
So
Inclusivity
much.
is such a fucking joke. No, watch that gets pulled, and I love it. And I'm whatever. Let's go.
fine.
Let's go.
That's fine.
But yeah, so my story essentially, I was super fucking depressed, and nobody would know. And yes, I get it. It's like, okay, here's the pretty white chick who has had all the privilege in the world and barely has a thought that goes through her brain. I get it. I knew how I came off, especially on the bike. And when I got kind of cast for that job, I was like, damn. I am not doing anything to help anybody other than like, oh, look at her. She's that girl on the bike. She knows it. And so, yeah, it was during COVID. And obviously all of us were depressed and locked away. And I was in a studio apartment in New York and racking my head against a wall, right? And I was like, I just need to talk about what I've really been through. And so, full story, Cliff Notes version, I was suicidal my senior year of college, almost took my own life. Thank God that thank God for moms and dads. And my mom was calling me
But
multiple
tell
times.
the story. It's interesting.
Yeah. So
this is crazy.
this is wild. So as parents, I will let you know your instincts are totally on point. So I was doing everything great. I went to USC, loved it. Was in
Hard
film
school
school
to get into.
It was a pain in the ass to get into.
Jeez, you're
And I was
smart.
in film and all that. Thank you. Yeah, it was a grind, and still I held it all together. I pretended like everything was good. I was cheering. I was like little Miss Barbie, right? That everybody thought. And my life, like the color was just draining out of the day. Like I would front to everybody I was good, and then behind the scenes, there was nothing. I just felt empty.
But what prompted it? Was it? What do you think?
I think it was a mix of one, growing up in the film industry. Like I was like a total failed kid actor. Thank God in hindsight.
You were.
Oh my God.
So you're
I
going
hung
to
out-
auditions and all that as a kid. There's just-
all the auditions, all the no's. I've had like grown adults tell me I needed like plastic surgery and a nose job to make it in Hollywood. Hung out with all the Nickelodeon and Disney kids.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that was your
glad you-
upbringing.
What?
That was your upbringing. like
Yeah, and
around
being
that.
in that environment. But then I had really, thank God, really good parents and a very strong, frightening Italian mother who would threaten to whoop my ass if anything ever changed. So thank God for that, and that helped. But I think I just felt like I had failed. Like I didn't hit this career goal by 18. I did this movie that didn't have the renowned kind of moment that it was supposed to going into college. And I was like, shit, everything I'd worked for myself my whole life, I'm failing. I didn't do it.
You feel like a failure.
Totally. Like full identity crisis. A lot of people have a little bit later in life. I had it like 20. So realizing I was about to graduate college, I had to get a normal job and be a quote unquote normal person. And I failed my dream that I worked so hard for, I think really ate away at me for a long time. And so it was just before Thanksgiving. It'll actually be 9 years this year, which is pretty wild to think about it. But I don't know what got into me. I just was tired of feeling nothing and climbed up to the roof of the building that I lived in. And there was like a fence line above, like there because you could be on the roof and whatnot, and climbed over that fence, and was moments before had this flash of like what would happen, like kind of like, I hate to say like a Christmas Carol and like make this sappy, but kind of what would happen to my parents, what the outcome would be.
Yeah.
And I saw out of the corner of my eye, my phone, which I had on silent, was kept lighting up. And I looked, climbed back over. My mom was calling me 15, 16 times in a row. She just knew something was wrong. And we hadn't talked. We hadn't talked for probably 3-4 hours. I pretended everything was fine. I didn't have a plan to do this. I'd had these like thoughts come in for a while.
Jeez.
And I picked up the phone and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Can you come pick me up?"
Wow.
And then the next 3 months.
Did you tell her when she picked you up?
No.
No.
So I did not tell my parents how bad it really was till years later.
Really?
I was so afraid to tell them how close I was that I was so worried it would end and create a problem for them at a deeper level.
Yeah.
That I just
Did
kept
you
it
get
in.
into counseling right away, or
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah, so this is kind of how I closed out my classes, which like I
Yes.
always say, like they can knock you down, they can never knock you out. So where kind of that whole thing came from was, one, my dad would always say it. When we lived in Atlanta, we had a basement like you do when you're living in Georgia or the South, and he would put a punching bag down there. So I'd always hear like the chains going, and he loved Rocky, all that stuff. So anyway, it kind of became a family motto. But when I came back from school, and I browned out. I don't remember much of it. I was in such a depressed state. I couldn't shower. I couldn't eat. I got pulled out of school. My professors were like, your grades are fine. Like, we're just going to pass you for the semester. You're good. And yeah, my dad came up to my room and said, essentially, kid, like, we're going to have to put you in inpatient. I know you don't want to do that. If we do, it's going to push your graduation date. And I know that you're really scared of pushing that and you want to get out of college. And so he said, look, I need you to get out, get a shower, and start doing the little things. And, you know, what's our motto in this family? Like, what do we do? He's like, this can knock you down, but you can't let this knock you out. And I get like emotional every time I say it.
Sure.
And that was the turning point.
Awesome.
And that was, so what was really cool was when I started teaching fitness and pivoted my career and all that. And I just started closing out all my classes even before Peloton with that phrase. And now it's
cool.
become, it's so wild.
your
It became the whole
phrase,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing.
But Kendall, I'm sorry,
Go
one
ahead, go
second.
ahead.
But look at you now, is that you were destined to be a star. And I think that wasn't the right time for you as a child. That would have
No.
been disastrous. And how amazing it is that what is meant for you will come no matter what.
Oh, 100%.
And now look at you. You're about to launch everything, and well, not that you're not already popular, but this is wonderful. So you
Yeah,
made it
there's
there
success.
anyway at the right time.
Yeah, and I think it's such a testament to the timing I had for myself. I thought I failed. And the bigger timing and what really the ultimate plan was, I needed to go through that incredible valley. Like,
Yeah.
why should you have a platform if you're not doing something positive with it?
Yeah.
Especially in like all the noise and all the chaos that is today. It's like, I'm sick of just hearing random people talk about random shit and be famous for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me something human. So I'm really grateful for the fact that hell created everything that I do now. And so, like, you know, I'm in the process of launching my own charity super soon, and I'm really excited about that and doing more advocacy in mental health and
Good.
having real conversations and finding the funny in it, because it's such a fucking weird existence and the duality of it's wild, and we have to, you know, not make it so serious all the time too.
That's fun. I'm glad you're doing that.
Thanks.
I'm so curious about this.
Yeah.
What is it like for somebody, because there's this roster of talent when you have any of the fitness tools, but like, let's say the Peloton bike. So you have like you said, you have a cheer background. Were you a cyclist too? Like, did you have that background? Because you watch these things and you're like, okay, so like I told you, I take a lot of classes now from Matt.
Oh, I love Matt.
And
Yep, he's great.
You know, he's always talking about his triathlons and marathons, and you're like, okay, it kind of adds up. You're like, this guy's training
legit. Yeah.
all the time, right?
Yeah.
So, and then some people, you know, you don't know what all their backgrounds are, but like, what's the process of getting hired at somewhere like that?
Yeah.
I have a
Guys,
feeling by your response that it's like, yeah, there's my dog right
You're
there, Matt
laughing.
Wilford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Matt Wilpers.
Sweet guy.
He's an angel. He's such a good human. Yeah. So look at Matt. He's legit.
Yeah.
I am a fucking poser.
Really?
I never taught a cycling class before Peloton.
Seriously?
I never taught one. I lied. I said I did.
And then
Amazing.
did you like,
Fake it till you become it.
but is there, because like, okay, just all honesty, like when you start, you know, I was probably 20 pounds heavier. And so you're like, you know, you're doing like cycling classes.
Yeah.
You just and you realize, but then there's levels to this shit. And when I'm doing like a 60 or 75 minute a power zone class, you're like, this is taxing. Like this is
Totally.
really,
And it's built
so-
to be that way. So let me not completely negate myself. Like,
Okay.
I am a certified personal trainer. I understand how to build your body, and I have a boxing background.
Okay.
So I grew up fighting bitches. Like,
Okay.
that was my cup of tea.
That's
That's what I
cool.
loved. Yeah. So actually, one of my mentors is a film director, and I met him in college before I had this breakdown, and he's like, there's shit going on with you. He's like,
Yeah.
you need to come to the boxing gym. I was petrified, but I was like, this guy's awesome. I'm not going to like let him down, you know? And I fell in love with boxing. And then I would go there 2-3 times a week. He never, bless his heart, he never charged me for private training at this gym.
Wow.
And that set the tone for me
That
in
helped
finding
you.
my power. Oh,
Okay.
completely.
Nice.
I will still say, and anybody going through anything difficult, if they have the strength to go in and try boxing, I think it's transformational.
Yeah, boxing's
awesome.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But is there like a legit audition to be an
Oh,
instructor?
yeah. Yeah. So how this whole thing happened was I was teaching a boxing fitness class at a place called Rumble in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was one of their founding trainers at the LA studio.
Okay.
And I kind of fell into that. So the boxing trainer that was doing my private training with me at that gym when I was just learning boxing, he was opening a private, small, like boutique fitness studio in West Hollywood.
Okay.
And I was broke because I worked for a very, very well-known social media platform. and got fired because I wouldn't partake in certain behaviors. But we can't say too much more about that. Because legal's fun. But yeah, so pivoted from there and had to completely retool my life. So I was like, I guess I'm broke as shit. I need to teach some type of a class, and he's offering me a job to be a boxing instructor. So I taught 4 classes at this gym, and then the owners of Rumble came in to my 4th class ever and were like, hey, you're decent at this. Do you want to audition
To be
a Rumble instructor? Lived in New York, did that, opened the LA studio. So after a year and a half of running the LA studio and being one of the founding trainers there, Cody Rigsby slid into my DMs on Instagram and was like, hey, do you want to audition for Peloton? I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, what is this?
And it's a bike. And I've taken 3 SoulCycle classes in my entire life.
And then you were like, oh, I teach cycling sometimes. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I totally lied because I was broke and I wanted to move back to New York, and I just had a feeling I needed to be back in that city.
And you had spent your entire childhood auditioning. So how interesting that that totally was not foreign to you. And that's probably why you shined. I'm sure they auditioned so many people.
Yeah,
Sometimes
there's a lot.
Sometimes you take classes. You can take a class with just the instructor. There's no one there.
Yep.
When it's full of people, how are there people there? Do they sign up for that? Do they they email in or something?
It's aggressive. So to try to book into those classes, they fill up in like sometimes 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Wow.
And there's 40 spots, and it's usually 2 to 3 weeks out. So people will drop everything.
And they're like flying in to do it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They fly in, and then we have a meet and greet after, and it's wild. You hear all the emotions. You're like, I overcame this. I just got married. I just divorced this schmuck. Like whatever, all this stuff. You hear it all, and we all do classes together that way.
I'll say this.
It's cool.
I am a cynical, sarcastic asshole. And when I start these things, and you guys are all like cheery, I'm like, this fucking idiot, like being all like, hey, you can do it. And then I'm alone at home, and then like, after a few, you're like, oh no, this is actually kind of nice. Like, you guys are so positive. And I actually end up enjoying it. I'll tell you here's my biggest pet peeve.
Go.
Okay. You're taking a class and it's fucking hard, right? So you're trying to like push through, and they're like, all right, like you're ramping back up again. And your guide is the instructor. And it's like you're in minute like 45 and you're like, fuck, there's like 15 minutes left. And the instructor starts with like, I want you to dig deep right now. And the instructor stops. So the instructor stops and goes like, hey guys, I know right now you're probably like thinking about how it's hard, but I want you to just dig. And you're like, hey, motherfucker, start pedaling.
Thank you.
We're trying to finish.
I agree.
And it makes me crazy. I yell at the screen.
As you should.
Yeah.
So I will firmly stand on this. The only 2 times I've ever stopped in classes was during my mental health rides. And I did it because I wanted people to experience what it felt like to work really, really hard and stop. Because it was a metaphor for thinking of quitting.
It makes sense.
2 times I've only ever done it. Otherwise, I was an absolute animal. I would not stop. And that's why
there's a
I can't
certain
do it.
instructor who I will tell you off mic that makes a regular practice of it.
It's bullshit.
It's not Matt. And it's not you.
It's not Matt.
But it's somebody who I feel like sending a fucking DM to myself.
Wow.
Like, get your ass fucking pedaling.
Yeah, you're telling me, I just believe, and I'm right there with you. If I'm asking someone to do something, I'm not going to not do it with you.
Dude, yes. Like, you're telling me to do shit?
Well, it's also like, why would you trust? It takes away our credibility, I think.
1,000%.
Like, if I'm going to say, this is going to be great for your body and this is going to be a great experience for you.
Yes.
Like, I'm much more of like the link arms type of a person.
Yeah,
we'll get up the hill together.
Yes.
And it sucks. Like, I taught metal rides. Those things were absolute hell.
They're brutal.
I hated them, but I loved them too.
How many fucking... This is the other question I have.
Yeah.
How many sessions is a typical instructor teaching in a week?
Oh, on a really intense week. So we would have live classes with members.
Right.
And that was after COVID, we got people back in the studio. That's a whole ordeal though, because you then get there early. We do our own hair and makeup, or I used to, because I was there, did my own hair and makeup. We all did. And then you would teach sometimes 1, sometimes 2 to 3 classes, depending on what the stack was. And then you would do a meet and greet with everybody. So you'd be out there. It's like a 3-hour, and it's just a lot of energy too. It's wonderful, but it was very emotionally tiring.
Is it like 5 days a week? Like, is it
about 3 to 5 days a week, depending on your schedule?
Multiple classes a day?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So I think on my busiest week, I probably would have like anywhere 14.
Oh, so you guys are getting after it.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Wait,
It's a
14 classes not per day, per week.
No, per week.
I was like,
but
Jesus
still, it's a ton.
Christ.
Yeah.
And meet and greets.
Yes.
And like,
Be perfect. Yeah.
Jesus.
No, it was a lot. It was a lot.
oh, no wonder Kendall looks like Kendall. Now, I'm not going to name any names on this sheet here, but how come?
Just you can scroll around. Let's see who.
How come? Come? Oh no! How come they chose to
Keep
have
going.
heavier
Keep scrolling.
people be the aspirational?
Okay.
There's two things can be true at the same time though. Like,
Sure.
Listen, the great thing is that you have a whole crew of people that either you connect to or you don't, right? It's like a whole cast of Avengers. So some people,
really is.
Some people like Iron Man, some people like Spider-Man. I think they're part of the same thing. I don't know. I'm clearly not too well versed. I will say the instructors are all truly like, they are athletes. They can lift,
They're
can pull.
legit,
There
yeah.
are some body types too that like are different. Like if you look at an Olympic weightlifter, they're going to be built bigger and different. Like it's a different set and a different suite.
Is
of
there a
energy.
weightlifting peloton that I'm not aware of? 'Cause
I don't know about that. I don't think we.
it's
Some
an
people
awful
train
lot of
Olympic
cardio.
weightlifting.
It's a lot of cardio.
It's a lot. There's a lot
14
of strength
hours.
program though.
Jeez, it's a lot of cardio.
Well, you got to stay on top of your diet too, Gene.
Oh my god.
There is a thing though that I will say. I'm sure most people experience this. You start some of these sometimes, and you're like, "Nah, I don't like this guy," and you just fucking,
Just like go out.
yeah, right away. You're
It's
just
funny.
like, I
It's
don't like
energy
it.
though.
It is,
and it's the same thing. Like you get like a similar experience in a boutique fitness class. Like your instructors,
Who's your jam?
and you just vibe, and you vibe with people you don't vibe with others.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
I get
true.
it. I
it's
totally
like
get it.
life. It's energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You walk
Yeah.
into a room and you're just like, nope.
You're like,
And then-
you
yeah,
suck.
yeah.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
but you're terrible.
Yeah.
That's why I always
Yeah.
like the real people like you, and I love my homegirl that got. Well, I'm sorry, I'm blanking on your name right now. She lives in Greece.
She lives in
Comic
Greece.
that became
Oh,
a trainer.
I know you're talking
my
about.
girl, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, it's
Oh.
been a rough year.
Stacia Patwell.
Stacia Patwell.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Stacia. Sorry, girl.
Oh wait, I don't know her.
She's great too because she also has a story of like, hey, I was an alcoholic. I was
Wow.
like 20 pounds overweight.
Yep.
I had a breaking point as well, and I got into fucking fitness.
Yeah.
And same like when she teaches you, she doesn't bullshit you and go like,
Oh, she's
hey,
hot, too.
Yeah, of course, she's amazing. She's never like, this is awesome. She's like, this sucks right now.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it anyways. You can hate something and
Aw.
still do it. And I was
Yep,
like,
that's so
dude,
true.
that's the person I like.
Yeah.
Just be honest with me. This sucks right now. Let's
Thank
go.
you. There's so many platitudes. There's just platitudes everywhere, and it
Yeah.
never connects. It's just so disingenuous. You're like, listen, working out is hard. Losing
Yeah.
weight is hard. Getting healthy is fucking hard. There's no easy way about it. But it's the consistency, and then
That's
it's
the whole
committing to
thing.
yourself, and then it changes your brain chemistry because
sure,
you're
yeah.
staying committed to a new habit, and the habit means that you're empowering yourself. So if that's the cost of having a better life, I think it's worth it. I think it makes you a better person. But it's not easy.
It is the whole thing. I mean, what I've learned personally is that it's just really about committing to things. Like it's because a lot of people, and myself included, you have times in your life where you're like, oh yeah, I ate well Monday and I worked out Wednesday. And then on Saturday, you're like, how come I'm not like happy with my fitness progress? It's like, 'cause you did like 2 things this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's really about every day.
Yeah, it's
making
moving
it-
something every day.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always, I think the other thing too is like, there's a great analogy about like athletes and how a third of the time you're hitting it. You're doing everything peak, you feel fantastic. Another third of the time you just feel blah, mediocre, whatever, a day was a day. And the final third, you feel like shit.
Yeah.
You think you're not making progress, you're negative in your head, all of that. 2/3 of the time you're feeling neutral to shit. Like I think a lot of people think you're supposed to feel great about it every single day, but really the discipline comes from the fact you're only getting that a third of the time. So the more that you can focus on celebrating that 1/3 and understanding that that's not the expectation to have daily, it takes the pressure off of having to have a PR day every single day. That's just not realistic.
It's not realistic. No. And I imagine you're on top of diet too, right? Like you're probably a very clean eater.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I'm aware of what I'm putting in my body. I love cooking. I put a lot of recipes on my Instagram, and I've started putting them in the newsletter that I have, which is sick. But I grew up with an Italian mom, and I love my cheese and I love my pasta. But if I can make it a little healthier, I will. So I'll put a bunch of cool recipes up there and just find other ways to sub things out. Because look, there's a lot of crap in the food, particularly in America, and you have to be thoughtful of where you get the ingredients.
Yeah.
Where's it coming from? Where's the cow from?
Yeah.
Is he grass fed? you know, I eat everything, but just thoughtfully.
We live in a country that doesn't prioritize food health, food awareness, food nutrition. Like people don't know shit about, and it's like we don't teach it. You have to actually be curious yourself to figure it out. And if you rely on just what is out there without any, you're just eating garbage.
No,
Yeah,
and
it's so many chemicals.
But see, I didn't believe in this because I'd always be like, "This is some fucking conspiracy bullshit. Get out of here." I just saw my oncologist 2 days ago, and she goes, "Christina, breast cancer is not 1 in 8 women. It's going towards 1 in 6 women because of environmental factors, plastics and everything, the GMOs in the food." And I was like, "You got to be kidding me that now the cancer
real?
doctor is telling me this stuff." And she's like, and I go, "What do I do?" And she goes, "Go shop at farmers markets." Okay, so make sure like you know where your food is coming from. You know, and you can do that here in Texas. There's a lot of farms and there's programs we sign up now for this box of fresh veggies and meat that
that's
gets
awesome.
delivered from the local farm.
Yes, and it supports the local farmers who are
pretty
doing
cool.
the progress and actually farming in sustainable, more functional ways. Like, it's not just churn and burn when you know, and you look at the difference.
gross.
And there's like a really interesting thing where it shows beef cuts that are like grass fed or pasture or whatever, and then farmed beef, and you can just see in the musculature of the beef itself, you're like, that just doesn't look right. The color
there's
doesn't look
things
right.
that
No.
don't like. I don't know if you've ever like. Does this look right to you?
Beautiful and nice by the chef. I'm gonna add this mint here.
Wait, what's on top?
So that's a lamb shank on top of strawberries.
Ranch. I want you to book me now. You've never seen this before.
You've never seen
No, I
it?
have not seen that before.
What's the orange part of it?
I got honey.
Is that a mushroom?
I got honey ranch.
Honey ranch.
Beautiful
Honey
stuff
ranch.
in there, nice. Got gold, how nice.
You drizzle
I
everything with
cook
honey
that
ranch,
lamb
right?
to perfection.
You know what? I make a
That's
healthier version of it, so I find a way to do it. But yeah.
That's so delicious.
I mean, that's a 6-star chef. You know,
That's
that's
bless.
6-star.
I
6-star.
think
I love the gimmick of putting it in like a martini glass or
Isn't
a
that
wine
nice?
glass.
Gimmick.
He created that
He
himself.
invented that.
Do you wash your
Kendall.
chicken?
Oh, is
I
he?
gotta wash my chicken. I got vinegar.
Oh my god!
You don't do that?
Well, then I want to. Is he going to get in like every little orifice with the toothbrush?
He's doing the
look at the
backside of the brush,
toothbrush.
which is
You can wash your
interesting.
chicken. I can wash your chicken.
Why is he using the back?
Wash
It's
your
just a
chicken.
choice,
Nice.
creative
Look,
choice.
take a toothbrush.
Maybe he's afraid of
Wash
the
your chicken.
plastic from the brush
Hello,
getting
wash
into
your
the
chicken.
chicken
You
skin.
know what?
Never thought that.
Nailed it.
Beautiful
Anti-plastic.
chef. Wash your chicken.
Bless him.
You like chicken?
I do love chicken. Not like that. I would not eat that damn chicken.
Oh, you're
What do you
missing out. You're missing out. What about?
That's our favorite. Show me another.
Do you
Let's
like burgers?
Burger going in.
Do you like
in
a
a,
big
in a
burger?
Teflon pan. Really great. By the way, yeah, no Teflon. Stainless steel only.
Look
No.
at this burger.
What should I cook in ceramic?
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
I'll send you Rex.
You need me. Call the chef.
Look at this burger. Look at the size
What
of this
is
burger.
that?
It's his burger.
It's his burger.
Is he gonna smash it?
No,
It
babe.
looks like a big
Do you like the middle raw?
yummy.
Do you ever indulge in treats like mac and cheese?
I did last night actually. Oh my.
Cilantro.
Okay, is it? I have the soap gene, so I can't have cilantro.
Oh, I've heard about
Yeah.
Well,
this.
otherwise, yeah, we could ask him
That'd
to
be
make this
soap
for you
pasta.
without the cilantro.
Yeah, no, I think that.
Well,
would
this
be
looks
smart.
like pretty authentic Italian. You may want to show your mom this.
Yeah,
one.
show your mom or
This is when Italians look at a video and just like curse and throw their phone.
yeah, I
Bless
think
them.
quite a few
I'm
would.
gonna add some
Yeah.
fresh
Look at
lemon.
this
The chef
beautiful
is gonna add
stir
some
fry.
fresh lemon to that. I'm gonna add
Fresh
some fresh
lemon.
That's nice. That's tasteful. That's delightful. That's mouth-watering. That's mouth-refreshing. That's tantalizing.
I would love it in a giant, oversized martini glass.
Oh, wow.
You know the ones where they put like the
Yep.
towers
Yep.
of shrimp, or
Yep.
like the dessert,
Yep.
like the cheesecakes and stuff.
Yeah, he does all kinds of cool stuff. So
I am.
Sounds fancy.
also,
People always asking the chef,
Oh, wow.
what's my favorite meal?
I love his
You know what
outfit
I
though. I
tell
really do. I
Outfit's
really
fantastic.
Peanut
do.
butter and jelly.
peanut butter jelly.
You know
Guess
that's true.
what?
It's a classic.
I put bananas on it too.
And also the
Wow.
choice to have thick
Put
cuts of
bananas on my
bananas.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
This is
Yep.
very.
Gotta make
Sure do.
so they talk about in
Peanut butter and
cooking like
jelly.
the perfect bite.
With the-
Yeah,
I think that's a fascinating.
Isn't
I'd
it?
be curious how perfect that bite is. Just the mushy textures just really get me going. Just
I
my
would
favorite.
do just a peanut butter with the banana. I feel like maybe it's too sweet with the jelly. I don't know. Wasn't that Elvis's favorite?
Is it chemical jelly or is it like
It's organic, farm grown.
Now,
Lovely.
you are I would say you're a fitness influencer, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I'll take it.
And we've had a few on the show. One, his name is Will.
In this episode of What Does the Wild Naked Man Drink?
You know him?
I'm going to fill this beautiful mason jar with my beautiful Orin, which is medicinal.
Keep watching. Don't
Especially
you look
after
away,
some
Kendall. Don't you
amazing
look away.
I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm committed.
He's
Look at his
really
skin.
sweet.
Look at his skin. Doesn't he have beautiful skin?
He really does.
Biofeedback,
He's got a
and it's
wonderful
form of
beard.
self. When I drink my own piss, I get this enhanced benefit of self-approval and self-acceptance.
Nice.
And really,
Good for mental
that's
health.
all
We
there
do.
is to
We do.
life, because self-love is the only love.
That his platitudes are accurate.
They're very accurate.
It's true. Self-love is
And
truly the only
This
love.
guy, you know, he runs marathons. Like, he's in good shape.
He's in yoga.
So no wonder
I will
the
say it's
yogis
got to
have
be
been doing it
convenient,
for
though.
over 5,000 years.
And then, look.
Everything that's bad
Literally.
for us, like injecting heavy metals and aborted fetal cells right into your body, is made to seem good, and everything that's good for us, like drinking your piss, is made to seem bad. We live in an inverted clown world. So try it for yourself and be your own guru and do what feels good.
Do it feels good. And guess what? He emailed us again. He was on the show, and he wrote in, "Hey brother,
Oh, I love that.
thought you might enjoy my new cock meditation. This will help men grow their penises and their balls produce more sperm. With Tom injecting his testosterone, because I inject, I thought he might enjoy this the natural way. Love, W." That's Will. And here is his meditation song.
I'm so excited. Yes.
I am a sexy man.
I am a sexy man.
You have to repeat it.
I love how when I walk into a room,
I love how when I walk
my
into a room,
potency is felt
potency
and
is
seen.
felt and seen.
That's good.
I am so sexy
I am so sexy.
that the energy moving through my body right now
Energy moving through my body right now
is so powerful.
is so powerful.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I appreciate myself.
I think it's working.
Affirmations
My
work.
body
They do.
is a testosterone
Wow.
factory.
Look how he stood upright.
Body
know.
is testosterone factory.
It's working.
I am incredibly healthy.
Wow.
I am
is amazing.
incredibly powerful.
I'm incredibly powerful.
How long is this?
25 minutes?
Okay.
I have unlimited energy.
I would love to see the before and after of.
Yeah.
My confidence is magnetic.
Let me tell you, Will came in here. He wanted to come on nude, but he did concede to wearing underwear.
only.
Let's say a sock at least on the a little cock sock.
No.
But
Oh, okay.
I mean,
a little more covered.
It was a
The
little.
cheeks as
it was
well?
underwear. Yeah, it was little
Okay.
tidy whities. Also
good.
insisted on long hugs in his state.
Hopefully nothing. Everything was nice and flaccid.
yeah, for me.
It was growing.
And for you. But for Annie, he really liked Annie.
Yeah, and he walked right past him. Wouldn't hug.
No hugs. No hugs for me, though.
No hugs.
Yeah,
But-
you were like, nah.
Nah, I'm
Not
good.
today.
I'm
Not
straight.
today, fool. But he does look really good in person, and he's in excellent
He
physical
does.
shape,
He
and
does.
he's
Yeah.
very
His
bright.
beard's impressive.
Yeah.
His skin tone.
His skin looks great. I'm so curious about the urine.
Have you
though.
tried it?
No, I can't say I have. I don't think I will. I'm assuming he probably doesn't consume asparagus though, because I feel like that would be a really
Pretty stinky.
difficult.
Well, look how clear
a
that
lot
is.
of males
I
are
know.
into
He's very well
biohacking.
hydrated.
You know, they'll buy all the supplements, very expensive supplements, yet they never have seen their bros naked. They've never worked out naked. They've never played naked ultimate frisbee. They've never done naked wrestling. And
there it
there's a
was.
reason why testosterone and sperm counts are at an all-time low. It's because men are not getting that vitamin that Robert Bly, who wrote Way of Iron John, said is an invisible food that gets transfused between men through the ethers when they get naked and do, for example, ball cupping or ball tapping rituals where you tap your Bestis Bros balls and look at his beautiful mushroom head and send good energy into it.
Excuse me.
Your bestest
What are
bros.
you-
Can he make I want a clothing line that says "Cup your bestest bros balls" on the shirt.
I think you should, gosh, that would be amazing.
I don't think it's on brand for me, but I really think he could make a mint doing
What?
it.
You're, listen. To you.
So in my live workshops, we do a beautiful cock exercise, and this is actually inspired by a guy named Darius Bashar.
Why is he thrusting?
Who basically, he does these workshops called penis wellness. So it's all about your relationship with your cock and like really learning to love your penis, because if you love your penis, your self-esteem goes up, I find. Yeah. So what you do is you just stand in a circle with a bunch of other guys.
It makes me uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable for them. It's making
Don't
me.
be Peter gazing.
I'm wow. Are they gonna?
Oh, they want to see more?
No,
Okay.
I don't need to see more.
Wow.
Wow.
That's why Annie walked away.
Yeah.
That could have been you, Annie.
I know.
Just hugging, hugs,
Wow.
cock gazing.
This
They
is
went
crazy.
swimming. Now they're.
Bro, the dick's touching, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is wow.
What?
That's so gay.
Yeah.
You guys are just afraid of
Yep.
how much testosterone naturally you can create by being with your bros and cock gazing.
And
Why are you so afraid?
Cupping each
I
other's
guess
balls.
Yeah.
I'm just not man enough. Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
Open your heart.
And
Well,
your
anyway,
legs.
this is also just to fill your mind.
All right? You okay?
Are you well?
Yeah, with ideas for what you could do with your platforms. You know?
nice.
For women,
Yeah.
because Will doesn't
Yes.
do women things.
At all. Actually,
and-
doesn't do women either.
Maybe I
but yeah.
should. Yeah. Well, I kind of got that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be his type.
If you have any menstrual blood workshops, I would like to make a mandala with my menstrual blood, maybe paint it.
Paint it. Yeah. Give it up as an offering.
Water
I
plants.
did know
And
someone.
nude classes, I think, would be a huge hit.
Huge for you.
It's so funny you mentioned that.
You wanna
Someone
sell out.
suggested it.
Yeah, I think you should,
They're
Kendall.
like, yeah,
Jeez.
Kendall, like build a platform, put it on OnlyFans, like just like cycle in the nude. There was once I did
You
wear.
should.
Unfortunately, I wore a skin toned. It was a Peloton apparel set, and I wore it shadow boxing, and then I had a black like the mic belt, and I looked and I noticed, and I'm like, oh god,
I look naked.
yeah, I'm like I literally look naked.
Kendall,
It
if
was-
you start teaching your classes topless, you would be the
Oh my God.
greatest fitness instructor that ever lived.
we'd get the world
Listen
fit.
to Christina.
the richest. You charge a premium for just topless. You don't have to show your meow or your feet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Should we call
Right,
it
look
fit?
at Zolo. He loves the idea. He's smiling. Listen,
love it.
by far, I have so many male friends that adore you and would pay a premium to just see you do it topless.
Oh, by the way,
Let's see how I go. We could call it fit tits.
fit
Guys.
tits.
Fit tits. Fit
Dude.
titty.
I mean, there you go.
Get
And,
fitity
and all
with
the
me.
other women behind you, their tits are showing too. And you have all different size of sloppers.
Yeah. And then do we cup each other's tits? Like,
Of course you cup
and
each
then
other's
and then we
tits.
partner with Will and we build an
That's
empire.
what I'm
You want to talk
saying.
about? You want to talk
Guys,
about your
done.
class filling up in 2 minutes?
Fit tits will sell out way faster
Real
than
fast.
anything.
Real fast. Guys, there we go.
Here's what I
that's
wanna
my
know.
plan.
As a
Everybody
public
wanted to know.
person, and you're teaching on the platform.
Fit tits, I would do.
You know, we sometimes show marginalized community people like this guy.
I'm really sick and tired of being alone in Kelso, Washington.
Well, hold on.
Somebody needs to come visit me. I'm tired of losing money.
Okay, so he's just.
What did he say?
He's just putting a plea out there for someone to come visit him.
Oh,
But
bless his heart.
I know, bless his little heart. But
It's
I
gonna get
want to
worse.
know: did you get some perhaps unwanted messages as
No.
as a teacher, as an instructor? Did you get
Never.
some creepy messages?
Oh God. You know, I will say I have probably, let's just call it, I had a sea of cocks in my DMs.
Really?
A sea of them. It was like little, I would always make a joke too. I was like, oh God, like, because finally Instagram got to the point I kept reaching out to them. I'm like, I want to look at DMs from people who sometimes they say very nice messages about, you know, how classes helped transform their life
Yeah, and you're like,
or
oh,
like
this
a
is
personal
nice,
story.
yeah.
So literally talk about like dissonance, cognitive dissonance. I'm like tearing up at like, wow, you know,
I'm inspiring
you got me
someone.
through my father's passing. And then it's like, Dick. And then it's like, thank you, Dick. Like, it's just like, it was constant. It was, yeah, there was a lot of them.
It's like your mom's house.
Oh,
I hate that.
Looking for a white lady that's tattooed
Check.
and dominant and be willing to put me in a dress and beat the shit out of me. Call me. I'm the Sissy of Fremont Street.
wow.
You know, there's guys out there like that.
I feel like some of them have tried to contact me.
Kendall,
at
you're
some
not
point.
married yet.
I'm
know.
not married yet. No. You
You're
know what?
still out there.
We can, Alex, you got competition, honey. The Sissy of Fremont Street is just calling my name.
Right?
God.
I'll make this brief. My name's John Lyu Shipman. I'm looking for girls for pussy. I love to eat pussy.
At least he knows what he wants, and he's very clear in communication. I
If
will
you're
give
into
him
fat
that.
Guys, you're looking for some action, you live in Missouri, please call me at 157 or text me at 163.
Okay.
Wait, he has two different numbers for
Yeah,
calling.
most of the cool guys do. Yes.
But Tommy,
two phones, one for the bitches and one for the hoes.
oh
Yeah.
snap,
Mhm.
dude!
One for the plug, one
Remember
for the
that
load.
guy we
What's up?
played earlier today? The first clip.
Yeah.
The angry horny.
Oh yeah.
So the deal is though, so there's different shades of horny on this show that we deal with.
Yeah.
This to me, repulses me. Now hold on, let me
Right.
finish my thought.
Sure, go ahead.
Because I sense the desperation. I'm looking for girls, but DM me. Here's 5 phone numbers. Here's my Snapchat.
And he talks like this.
Okay, but
It's-
watch
yeah.
this next
He
gentleman.
also has respiratory issues.
Well,
If
sometimes
you're into fat guys eat pussy.
You shouldn't be eating pussy with that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
will
should
you
be-
be able to breathe,
Yeah,
sir?
well, he's like, we're gonna have to take breaks, but I'll get you there.
It kind of sounds like Clint Eastwoody at the same time. It's
Food in
frightening.
between.
So hot, Tom.
When I'm done eating you, we'll eat together. But yeah, so what's interesting is most of the time I play these fucking awesome finds, and she reacts with total repulsion,
Disdain. Yeah.
just contempt for
Well,
these
because
men.
I sense this is desperate. It's unattractive.
Yeah, it's not going to happen for him.
No,
But hold on.
But then she had a totally different reaction.
But see if you
To
feel
a
something
guy.
Okay.
different.
Okay.
Be on and be open, Kendall. I want you to.
I'll be honest.
Listen.
I'll be honest.
Listen with your heart,
Are you ready?
with your emotions.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
ready.
just gonna sit back. None of us are gonna say anything. We're all just gonna look at you.
Are you a bitch that loves seeing a nigga jack his dick off when I'm exhausted and tired from doing the act? Will you love the finale? Me of busting my cum in your mouth?
Wow. It was wow. It was a performance.
It
kinda-
was?
I would say put a beat behind it, and it kind of sounds like a Sexy Red song. Like it kind of does.
Okay.
It sounds like you're-
here's the thing. Do you have the same repulsion to him and his energy as the two previous guys?
I think there's a confidence that he has. There's a confidence that he has. I'm still repulsed. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa. But I will give the man credit that he really stood on business with what he was saying. Like he was like,
So I
this
played
is
this.
what he likes and what it is, and you're like,
It seems like
you
it's
do you, bro.
It's contained rage, is what it seems like. He's
He's really
so
focused.
intense.
It's the eyes.
And then I was expecting her to do the usual, and she goes, "Yeah, I'd watch him do it."
A video, not in live.
No.
Because I'm afraid of him and his intensity. But I'd watch him masturbate. Yeah, I would. It would be okay. It's not the end of the world.
yeah, I don't think. I mean, I don't enjoy watching. I
Guys
think
J their Ds.
Yeah,
Random
any
truck
men-
drivers jack off.
Yeah,
on a video for you?
no.
But I wouldn't
I
watch.
had an unfortunate experience in Los Angeles
Of
where a homeless
course.
man literally did. I'm like, I
Of
could go my
course.
whole life never seeing that. Again.
Every
Thank
woman
you.
has this lovely experience
Is that-
in
why
LA
is
and
that?
New York and
I
cities.
know.
But I wouldn't watch the Sissy of Fremont do it, and I
No.
wouldn't watch the I'm looking for girls for pussy because
Yeah.
right
It's
there's something
it's like the
about
new
him.
version of looking for a man in finance. I'm looking for girls, for pussy, 5'4", 120.
Hi there, my name's Matthew Pearson from Electra MP, 3240 Toker Road, New Zealand. I'm looking for people of donating baking, biscuits, cakes, slices that are gluten-free and non-gluten-free. They're for me and my
He
friends.
accepts all intolerances, guys.
We can't afford to buy biscuits all the
Sweating,
time.
I hate it.
And home baking
You can't
or
look at
dessert
it.
treat.
You don't like this guy now?
because remember we were talking about that Barbie earlier.
Yes.
Is he on that?
Oh, for crying out loud!
Is he going to be a Ken?
Is he
Right?
gonna be a
He's
Ken?
not of sound. He's not missing chromosome, right?
No, like,
Listen-
I don't. I
Is he
think it's
special? Is he touched?
You know what? Let's switch this up. Okay. I got something else for you. Okay. Totally different. Okay. First of all, this is very fun.
Okay.
This message is to Cody Silker. And if you're not him, just keep on scrolling.
You got the energy.
Challenge you. Yes. You, Cody
I love the
Silker,
mullet.
Fucking Cody.
to a mullet shake off. I'll start it.
Oh!
Right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow. It
you
is.
got till the end of this week to duet.
I am into this content. I need
Right?
to see the
The duet. We don't have the reply.
Did Cody not reply?
I don't know.
What the hell, Cody?
Guys?
I don't think Cody has replied.
Wow.
The balls on Cody.
Cody was owned. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, you can't. That was a really good Malay, and he had movement.
This is
It
specifically.
was like a layered one too.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, the bounce to it. Like
Yeah.
and obviously,
this guy
like,
crushed
I think if you put a mullet on me today, I would just be like,
Nah, dude.
and then
Be
he'd
like,
be
what do I
like,
do
oh, you
with all
don't know
this?
how to do it.
No.
Yeah.
How long's it been?
Since I've shaved it. I mean, I have a full
Since
head.
what, Kendall?
No, I have a full head of hair. I just do this because I like it.
It's an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, I just think it looks better. Hair's so fucking gay.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
been.
do you want me to put mine back for
It's
you?
been. It's been years. Kendall.
No, bless. No, you wear it well. You wear it well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been years. I don't even remember.
Okay. This.
Yeah.
First of all, don't fucking
What?
act like you miss hair.
I don't. You know what? It wasn't one of my things with dudes. Like when I was dating, I never even noticed if a man was bald. I really didn't. I don't care.
I'll say this:
Teeth
you
are
can
more
only
important than hair.
hear-
Oh God, yes. Teeth are a big thing.
I've thought you figure out what bothers you by
Yeah.
what you put in. And I've been offered free hair restoration surgeries by company.
Really?
They're like, we'll do it for free.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, nah, I don't
It
care
would ruin
enough.
the vibe. It's just not. Yeah,
I don't
it's
care
not-
enough.
And I think, yeah. Listen,
If they told
you're
me-
in a good crew. Like
if they were like, we'll
look-
give you a free body restoration and make you have the body you want, I'd be like, okay, I'll sign up.
You're
for
like,
that.
let's go.
Yeah.
M-sculpt me now.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, a bald guy is a strong energy. You have Bruce
Masculine.
Willis. It's very masculine. You have Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
You have
Will Blunderfeld, right? He's
Yeah,
bald,
the
isn't
piss
he?
drinker.
Piss
he's,
guy.
he's bald.
Yep. And he is. I think if you're bald, maybe it's more of a struggle if you're bald and you can't grow facial hair.
That's true.
That, yeah.
I wonder-
I'll say this: I
wonder
look
about that.
very, very sick when I shave my face.
Like sickly.
It's very sad. Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's.
You're like, are
he's-
you okay?
He's in hospice care. Yeah,
Oh.
look, it's like, it's not, and I'm gonna be doing it soon.
I can't wait. I haven't
know,
seen your
I
face
know, I have to
in
shave
years.
soon.
How long has it been? Yeah, I knew.
Years.
I have a family friend. He never shaved his mustache, and then for his 50th birthday or 60th birthday, they did, and it was
Alarming.
accosting.
Yeah.
It's so funny how for certain men that facial hair is everything.
You need
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've been so excited to show you this. This is a real interaction abroad. You just see how this plays out.
This is my wife.
Wife?
Yes, sir.
Now seem to be your wife.
What's that?
So much. I think that's so healthy. I mean, so nice, so healthy man. This is so healthy.
What do you mean?
In that she's less healthy than you.
Oh no.
Less, not too, less.
Oh, okay. But what do you mean? What this?
Healthy means what you can say. She will be disappointed.
Why will she be disappointed?
Healthy means fat.
Oh.
Too fat. No, not.
Oh God! Oh,
I know you
love
like it. I
Ear
know
to
you-
ear.
Hold on.
Foreigners.
Don't mind.
This is not good Pashtun hospitality.
Yes.
No.
Great hospitality.
I don't think so.
So, what do you say?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because you can't say this. This is not nice.
No, it is general talk, not so.
No, this is rude.
So he's just on a train, and this guy's like, "This is your wife? Oh, that's a
He's
big
like-
broad for you."
He's like, you don't match. Damn.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
every other country, they actively fat shame people if you're overweight.
Remember the
Yeah.
Korean? You know what the Koreans do?
Oh,
In South
wait,
Korea,
I heard about this.
At the park,
Mhm.
they have this. It's like an arch.
Yeah.
Right. And there are slots.
Oh,
And
I've
then
seen
it has,
this.
Yeah,
yes.
it has writing, and it's like if you can fit
Ugh.
through this, you're healthy, and if you can fit through, if it's this size, you're not healthy, and then like if you have like a 36-inch waist, they're like you're a pig. And like,
No.
yeah, it's very
like public shaming.
Yeah, it's public
Yes.
shaming. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm all for it, Kendall. I don't know. Because I'm like when I visit my relatives in Hungary or whatever, they'll be like, "No, you're too fat. This is not good." They just tell you straight up.
Yeah.
and
Same.
Italians are the same way too. Yeah. I think it's very interesting in America. Like,
We're the only ones that really.
Oh, here it
yeah.
is.
we're like, yeah.
That's it.
Wow. Oh man. I guess like height doesn't really
They
attribute.
No, they don't really care.
They're just like stay the same width.
Yeah.
You can get taller, you just can't get
There
wider.
are no different body
God.
types here. Just
Yeah,
be like
they're
this.
like, just be this. Period.
No, but it is
Damn.
true. In like half my family is from Peru, and they're like, you get off the plane, they're like, "Hello, fat ass," and they're like, they are super direct.
I would have not guessed Peru.
Yeah, my mom's Peruvian.
Yeah. What's your dad?
American.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I knew from wow.
Because he doesn't look all.
Well, you just don't look Latin at all.
Yeah, I know.
I would have guessed Irish.
I do have a lot of Irish
He's
blood.
super crackery. By the way,
you're so white, Tom. Like
know.
what?
And this is his festive outfit. He said this is his good mood outfit today.
I like it.
The colors. Do you like the colors he chose?
Your white shirt for the white guy.
Do you like this fucking vampire look?
I actually loved it. I complimented her on the
loved
way in.
Yeah, I mean,
we got the memo.
broads do that. Yeah.
We got the memo. I'm wearing like suiting
you
wear
look so
too.
good.
Oh my god, I love your outfit.
This is the Eddie Munster
I love the way you
jacket.
did your hair.
This is the fucking coolest jacket.
It's badass.
You're so jealous.
I'm so jealous.
I was
Should
like
wish I had
I was a little
velvet
emo
jacket.
kid, and I love all the weirds. I love Tim Burton, all that stuff. I
You look
love
like you know where to get heroin. That's what you look like.
Good.
Yeah.
I wish.
From Dracula.
Yeah.
Tim Burton. I had this thought last night. I was laying in bed. The waiting room. So I have to go to radiation after this, so I'm like a little nervous. But the waiting rooms are
Here we go.
so depressing because they're always like beige, and there's always old people, old guys with their bruised legs and their dry skin.
And lots of moaning.
Lots of moaning.
Yeah,
And
there's always grunts.
And I'm like always the youngest one there, and I hate it. And I was thinking today how much better it would be if Tim Burton designed the waiting room, like how in Beetlejuice
with like the weird like skinny like tiny little shrunken heads and the stripes, black and white stripes, and like I'm
Very
with you.
cool.
I've always loved Tim Burton's
I would
movies.
pay for a themed radiation center.
Yeah. Like you already feel like that anyway.
Yeah.
You might as well just commit to the to the bit.
It's depressing.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what
it.
it feels like to go get radiation on your tits. You're just
Well,
sitting there on death's waiting list.
Christina has
Ugh.
radiation from her for cancer treatment. I just got even a more serious thing. I had my Invisalign taken off, and I got to tell you,
It's
that
a
shit
bitch.
Sucks.
I'm not gonna lie. I had an okay. We're not comparing radiation at all.
Yeah, we should.
But you
But go ahead.
I cannot.
It's terrible.
I cannot relate to radiation. I'm not going to say I wish I could. I hope I don't have to one day, but I do have
But-
family that's been through it.
but you had
and it's
Invisalign?
hell. Tom, I feel like an asshole right now.
No.
Hold on.
But have you had Invisalign?
God, Christina, I'm so sorry. Yes, I have.
It's worse than
Homewrecker.
cancer. It's worse than cancer.
Oh,
it is. It is. We definitely.
It's painful.
It's very painful.
But you
And
haven't had a menstrual
it's
cramp,
a
so I don't know
more-
about that.
it's
Or
more
given
serious
birth.
than what you've been
I haven't
through.
done that yet
Twice.
either. God.
Yeah. And
Epidural?
I'll put.
Yeah, but I still felt the
It's not weak.
contractions.
It's not weak.
I have to
Give me the
Invisalign
fucking
against
needle.
either of those.
Is where I'm at.
You
Yeah.
will get the-
But no, Invisalign are because the sick part is they ache for so long, and then
When they take them off,
And then
they're
it feels like they spring
scraping,
back.
Oh my god! And they're scraping and suction, and you feel the nerves shooting up in your mouth, and you're like, "Fucking give me chemo! This is the worst thing I've ever felt in my life."
These crybaby pussies, am I right?
Yeah, you have no idea. You can never talk until you get Invisalign.
oh wait, so you're Hungarian?
You know what, Kendall?
She is.
I go back
answer
to
for
hating
it.
on
I
you.
no go. I know. I deserved it.
You know what?
I deserve
You're
it.
trouble. I
I was tagged in that so many times.
Rubble.
You're trouble. Yeah, I know. I kind of am.
No, you're amazing. We
very
love
kind.
you. We're so proud. I'm good for you.
you.
Do you
that you're
want to
doing
show
your own
her
thing.
anything? You want to show her
No.
these? No.
Oh, my TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I do have to go
Okay.
because I gotta go.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you know my TikTok curations. I do like to showcase marginalized communities that don't have a voice. I give them a voice on TikTok.
That's
Okay, that's.
I mean, I'm
certain
sorry,
way
on
of
your mom's
phrasing it.
house is what I mean.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, Angel.
There you go. It's one of. That's actually we pulled that from Kendall's DMs.
Looked familiar, guys. Did I submit that one?
So I don't know how that makes you feel, but this is going to be a roller coaster ride.
Okay, I'm ready.
Matthew and I don't drink, but we do drink when it's all inclusive. This is our first drink of the night.
Oh no, I love these.
Coke with Malibu. Good suggestion. This is our second drink of the day. Pina coladas.
I really don't drink that much at all anymore. I did a little
Of
sober bit for a
course.
while.
Yeah.
It was good for my mental.
Of course she doesn't. Look how she looks. There's
No, but I
Take care of
occasionally love
yourself.
love
Little
a
cocktail?
spicy marg.
Yeah, okay.
I
A
love
little
when
glass
she's
of
like,
wine.
we don't drink, but we do, and it's all inclusive, which is actually the
Yeah.
worst time to drink because they're putting the cheapest
It's the
ass
cheapest
weed.
stuff,
bullshit.
and it's all sugar.
Yeah, and
I'm like,
you're-
no. Drink when you're at like
This is
when you're in Europe.
headache booze.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. They're gonna be spinning before they even get out of the pool.
And dehydration.
I know. Just cooked on the beach.
Gravity's the Magic Kingdom having a spooky treat.
We're having the candy corn soft serve sundae. The sweet corn soft serve.
With butterscotch shell and candy corn. Hi everyone, we're at Disney's Contemporary Resort where we picked up this beautiful chocolate mint cookie at Bayview Gifts.
Pro tip, because it's a merchandise location, you get your pass holder discount on any snacks or cookies there.
Just so you know, you're reacting completely the way you're supposed to.
I will tell you, she reminds me. I love that they're spooky people because I vibe with that,
Yeah,
so that's cool. Like I'm like okay, sort of brethren, but she reminds me of Squeaky Fromm. You know,
Do
I love true crime, and I read Helter Skelter in the
Samesies.
5th grade. Oh my god, it
Not in
literally
5th grade,
changed
7th grade.
my
Did you-
brain chemistry.
Did you watch the Lacey Peterson doc?
Oh my god, yes. He's such an asshole.
He's such an
And
asshole.
Such an arrogant
How about
prick.
the sister being like, yeah, we're trying to get him out.
Here's my theory. I think she wants to fuck him.
Oh,
Her
for
brother?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It's his sister-in-law.
It's
Oh, of course, she's in love with
Yeah,
him.
it's that weird behind bars, charismatic. He's a total narcissist. He's a total sociopath.
He's attractive, unfortunately.
That's why.
But
Well,
that's why
that's how they can
that's
do
how
it.
they do it.
That's how the serial killers
Exactly.
do it. So was
Yeah.
what's his face?
Bundy.
So
Yep.
cute. I know.
Yeah, but
Ugh.
the you're watching because we all like remember this story like sort of hazily. You're like, oh, I remember that story, and then you're watching it and you get to see interrogation footage, and it's the day that it's Christmas Eve, and he's reported her missing, and he's like, yeah, I went
Took the boat out.
He goes, I went
I
fishing,
don't
and
fish, but I bought one today.
He's like, I hope you guys, I hope we find her, and they're like, all right. So he's like, yeah. So
that would be
anyway,
Tom's
yeah.
confession.
No.
Hey, Christina's missing.
No,
Tom, hold
I
on.
would not do
Tom,
that.
your wife is missing.
What? My wife? No.
My wife. It's very Borat.
That's better. That's better, babe.
And then you look up and you go, take a picture of the guy, and you just walk out
And then
the
you
door.
text your side chick.
Yeah. Fucking guess
God,
what?
it is
Good news.
wild. It is
House
wild.
is empty.
Oh, God.
Dude, it's not.
Here's the good
nice.
thing though is you would haunt his ass so bad.
Would I though, Kendall? Would I? I just move on.
In the afterlife?
You'd be like, there's hotter men in the afterlife. Fuck you.
yeah,
I'm gone.
yeah. That's exactly.
I've
I'm
always
not
wondered.
gonna-
I'm like, if you get murdered
She
and it's a
hates
terrible way to go, like, if you get to the other side, whatever's over there, is it
She's
like,
so ready.
listen, you came out. I'm sorry how it ended for you.
She's ready for
Here's
that.
your pick of the litter.
She's ready for the afterlife guy today. So don't even fucking.
She's ready for
Afterlife.
Patrick Swayze and Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't we all? God.
I
She's
hope
already-
he's
she's
on the other.
fantasizing.
He is on the other
Oh,
side.
for sure. Patrick
Yeah.
Swayze.
We danced together, the dirty dancing.
Yeah.
dance.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody puts Christina in a corner, in a
Who am I
ditch.
gonna date? Oh, I got. All right, let's talk about
Oh
this.
no, who
later.
is?
I
No, you got it. Just say it. Who is it? No. Say it. It's on the tip of your tongue.
I like weirdos, dark
Yeah.
dark
Dork-sided.
weirdos. I can't.
I feel like
say
you'd
it
go
out
for
loud.
like.
I can't say it
I had
out
a
loud.
massive crush on Jim Morrison. I was a weird kid.
right, like that kind of. I
You
like
know?
that. She's on my vibe. Yes.
Yeah.
Young, but do you get to be young in the afterlife? I don't want to be
That's a good point.
aged the age I am.
I've always
I
wondered that.
wanna
Like
be
when you
Kendall.
die, do you die at like? Do you go to the afterlife in the age that you were?
That's. I hope
Or
not.
is it? Yeah.
I would choose 28, which I think you're
20. Yeah.
20, perfect.
28's a good one. I'm past that now.
But
Leonardo
28
DiCaprio will no longer date me.
No,
Ugh,
you're.
you're
I don't
so
want that.
fucking
Oh my
old.
God. I know. I should be put to pasture.
Yeah. You'd be
She's an old hag.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Let's
Sorry, you
go.
gotta
we
go.
gotta
Yeah.
go. We gotta
Okay.
finish up.
Oh. no.
Okay, I don't understand what's turning you off about this. This guy licked his fingers.
I got it. I can't. I just.
I'm
I'd rather
like,
have.
buddy, you are not Channing Tatum.
Okay.
Like,
You
he's
guys
trying
are-
to give Magic Mike vibes. And
I'd
it's
rather
not.
cut both my tits
You're-
off again than.
Also, the 2005 sunglasses are getting
Please,
me.
I can't.
It's rough.
We're at the airport. And check this out. I have this amazing buckwheat salad that I just made. What we got? Look at this. I have my buckwheat salad on the go. Bunch of sprouts.
At the airport.
Buckwheat.
In a plastic bag.
Yeah,
The plastic bag is what's throwing me with the
Adding some
latex
avocado
gloves.
here.
And she has latex gloves as she travels. I'm gonna throw.
I would call TSA. Be like, you need to fucking arrest this
But
person.
how did she get that
this is
through?
how
That's
you
more than
prepare
3 ounces of dressing.
For your trip.
That's some bullshit.
For your healthy traveling.
Where are we at?
We are in Miami Airport.
That's why.
Yeah.
That
Breaking
airport
away
is
from the
fucking
crowd.
insane.
Yeah.
I'm happier with
There's people walking by. Is that a buckwheat salad?
like.
And here
Put
is
it
my
in a
secret
gross.
What
sauce.
in the
I'm still
fuck?
That
putting
is
over
6
with a little
ounces.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And
That did
I'm
not.
gonna use my hands to mix all this up. There we go.
This is a
The
crazy
way
pod.
she's like
This is a
putting her.
crazy pod.
That's amazing. I think she might be in my. At least she is.
Hi, sweetie.
That was a great tag.
Hi,
This
sweetie.
guy's the best. Hi, sweetie.
Oh,
Just to everybody.
Strong black coffee.
Ah.
Best drink of the day.
There she is.
Yeah.
Best drink of the day.
Imagine if she
Brexit.
taught one of your classes, one of your topless classes.
I think I should hire her. Should
Yeah.
I send her a recruiting message?
Absolutely.
Can I tell you?
Are you ready to be fit? Wait, what?
I don't want no coffee pussy. I don't want no cigarette pussy.
Oh, this is definitely New York.
I don't want no alcohol pussy. I want a watermelon pussy. I want a watermelon pussy. I want a sweet, sweet, sweet pussy. Hit it, puss.
Why does he have to hold his foot up?
I don't know why he has to put.
I think
the
he's
water-
trying to get you to imagine that he's like representing what he wants
Yeah,
to see,
I
which is a
know.
woman like that.
I guess he's manifesting in that
Yeah.
respect.
And we
You like
salute
it.
you, sir,
I
and
knew you'd
all
like it.
of the firefighters and FDNY. I'm sure they're proud to have you as the spokesman.
Again,
Very
I
nice.
think it could be a sexy red song.
Could be.
Yeah.
Watermelon
Like,
Pussy is
yeah,
a really
yeah.
catchy
Yeah,
track.
you're right.
Her chapsticks. She has one that's called Booty Hole Brown.
That's
Oh,
really
it's-
nice.
You know, yeah.
That's lovely.
All right, I do have to go.
Okay,
guys. I love you.
Kendall
Thanks for
Toole,
coming,
thank you for
Kendall.
coming.
Thank you.
Follow
This is
her
so love
at
you.
Kendall Toole. Check out the Wholeheartedly with Kendall and Gailey podcast. Thanks so much for coming in
Thank
today.
you,
Thank
We
you,
had a
guys.
blast. See you guys next week.
You just watched your mom's house. Did you like it? Then watch another one. Watch our clips. I don't know. Check it out. Try it out. If you didn't like it, look for other stuff. Maybe in the next video, there's people getting hurt the way you like, or maybe gay dudes talking about dick stuff. I don't know. Try it out. Maybe there's always something for everybody. Just look in these cubes, squares, whatever.